Hello and welcome so much. I'm Michelle Merrix with the MindfulHER Woman. Today, I love this topic because the season is upon us. It's the art of returning to yourself through the busy season. Welcome back to the MindfulHER Woman. Today's episode, as it's on the art of the busy season, I want to make sure that I refer to you with the hourglass because our time is always running and we want to run our time as best as possible and as easy as possible, being comfortable, getting through life. And time waits for no one. The memories that we are going to build, we are coming upon here in the U.S. on our Thanksgiving. And of course, that'll come upon Christmas or the holiday season, however you celebrate. And with that, we will build lots of memories, and it will go very fast. In the next month and a half, it's just so incredibly fast. So with the holidays upon us, that means the hectic season. And what does that include? It includes a busy calendar. It includes shopping, food preparation, parties, gift giving. There's decorating. So let's take a breath together and begin. There is an actual artistry to me to getting through the season and still feeling put together. Why busyness pulls you away? Busy seasons create mental overload. They create emotional pressure. You give, you respond, and you react when you don't really want to because you're upset or you're tired or you're hungry or you're exhausted. But before you know it, you have lost your center self. And what we want to do is bring ourselves back. But what are signs that you have drifted away from yourself a bit, from your normal self? You know you've drifted when you feel a bit off. And again, you're more reactive. You're kind of stuck in your head. Lots of clutter is going on, lots of to-do lists. And with that to-do list, I'll tell you, write everything down. You have to write things down, put it in one place instead of being that post-it person everywhere. I have been that person in my life, and now I do it all in one notebook. But when your voice feels very rushed and you're talking fast and like your presence with others, you just feel scattered, you forgot things that you were supposed to bring, you forgot things at work. These are often the quiet signals, but they matter. So ask yourself, what's the first sign I noticed where I don't quite feel myself this holiday season? What it means to return to you. So returning to yourself, it's a softening for yourself. It's a steady breath. It's a moment of clarity so you feel grounded, just grounded again to where you are. Responding to presence instead of pressure. We don't want the pressure. So it's coming home to your inner steadiness. That takes a mindset. It takes a full mindset to be aware of what you're doing. So here are a few things for you to do. I love this one. I love this big mug. Wake up and be awesome. This is the warm drink ritual. Hold it with both hands. Feel the heat. Know that it's warmth. That is actually a grounding exercise, believe it or not, with a nice hot cup of coffee or tea, hot chocolate. Take a nice slow sip. So this is a sensory grounding. Simple, but incredibly calming. The name it to tame it. This is a reset. Name it to tame it. Quietly name, what you feel. If I feel overwhelmed, I feel tense, I feel scattered, I feel stressed, tired, I'm irritated, I'm kind of anxious, name it. Tell yourself, you know what, I'm tired, I'm stressed. Labeling an emotion calms the brain and it actually reduces reactivity. It will calm the brain if you give that emotion a name. That's how the brain works, the brain waves work. So how to react to the emotion? Ask yourself, what do I need right now? What do I need? Do I need a big, deep breath? Oh, do I need to pause what I'm doing? Do I need to pause before I answer? Do I need water to hydrate? Do I just need some space away? You know how I always say, walk out of a room, come back. Do I need to set a boundary? Is someone asking too much of me during the holiday? Is that in my workspace? Is that, a friend is asking me to shop for her too while I'm out and about? Create a boundary. Reassure yourself that it's all good, it's okay. Silence. Go sit in a room with silence. Go sit with your dog, with your cat, but sit in silence for 10 minutes. If you're tired, take the nap, because the nap will re-energize you, as we all know, and that'll keep you going. And a good meal. Have I been running, getting fast food? Have I just been grabbing cottage cheese, grab a quick sandwich? Have a good meal. That it will make a huge difference. Why does this work? It reconnects you to your inner self rather to all the world's demands. The world is very demanding, and it's about to get real demanding over the next 6 weeks. So also reconnect through music. We love when we get in our car, but also a nice calming music. Maybe you need a fun music. You can dance around your kitchen, and you can do your dishes. You can be relaxed, whatever kind of music works for you. But play a song that brings you back to your calm, brings you to empowerment, you feel confident, you feel centered. Music is it's a fast emotional regulator. It's one of the fastest, is to turn music on. And especially during the holiday, it may be a rough time for you this year. It may be a good time for you this year. There will be music, there'll be songs that remind you of years past, but it's still an emotional regulator. It gets those emotions where they need to be. Declutter one small thing. That small thing could be a drawer. It could be your purse, your email inbox. It could be a surface that needs clean, maybe your kitchen counter. But clearing physical space creates emotional space and mind space. Again, it's just a small declutter, but you'll feel better. The fifth tip would be return to your values. And what does that mean? Ask yourself what matters most right now. And it cuts through the noise, it reconnects to your deeper self. But what is important to me right now? Priority list. If you feel scattered and you're running around, stop for a moment and say, wait a minute, what is the most important thing right now? Set your priorities and do them in the list that way. Then you don't feel guilty over anything. Number 6 is a journaling prompt. I love this one because it's 1 to 2 sentences only, and it's like a micro journaling. Even if you type it out on your computer, you write it out, or ask yourself, what am I carrying that doesn't belong to me? Did someone tell me a story, or something didn't sound good, something, a little trauma, tragic happened to someone? Am I carrying that? Am I feeling sad for them? I'm feeling bad. Ask what that is. What am I carrying that doesn't belong to me? Did someone get mad at someone else? But I don't need to carry that. Where do I need to soften? And again, that's micro journaling. No long writing needed at all, but write a few things down and just ask yourself. These are some of my favorite. Light a candle or use a scent. Lavender, eucalyptus, vanilla, sage, whatever brings you peace. There is a lot to be said for aromatherapy, whether through your candle, actually an aromatherapy in a small bottle. I'll even just open it and just smell the lid, and like the orange uplifts me completely. Lavender, that calms me. And it is already proven by science, scent anchors the nervous system. So consider that as well. And you can pick up a small bottle of aromatherapy. It doesn't have to be real expensive, and it'll make such a difference. But also a candle. I burn a candle every single day in my office. Shoulder drop. If you notice me right now, I'm like this. If I were to shoulder drop, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have a jaw release right here, and I'm just going to do that for 10 seconds. So what happens is that releases your tension. Drop the shoulders, unclench the jaw, relax your hands. If they're typing, you're lifting heavy things at work, whatever the case is, take the tension away. And I also like to go get a massage. Go get a massage and treat yourself, even if you do it every 3 months. It doesn't matter, but that totally relaxes your entire nervous system. Why does that work again? Releases the tension, and releasing tension within the physical body is actually faster than your mind can talk you out of something. Physical. Remember, it's always mind, body, spirit. So remember, life doesn't have to slow down in order for you to slow down on the inside. And I'm wishing you a happy Thanksgiving, as that's coming upon us. Spend your time well, be very grounded, stay present, and stay connected to you. Until the next time, thank you for being here. Again, I'm Michelle Merrix with the Mindful Her Woman, and there are credits to show you how you can reach me, and come to my social media and you'll learn so much more. Thank you. Have a great day.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.